Hi! Hello!
We are here. We're
Great
back
wave.
together again.
Look at us all in the same room together.
We could sure use a break. No,
I'm
it's nice
sick,
to be
though.
here.
No
It's
one's
nice
even
to
wearing
be
a mask
here.
or anything.
Oh, God.
It's
What?
like-
We
wow.
wear enough masks in our day-to-day lives. Here we are vulnerable in ourselves.
I feel like, do we all feel good, too? Like, we're all feeling okay? Right?
Knock on wood. Yeah. Not now. Now people say that and I'm going to get psychosomatic reactions. I'm like, was that a cough? That is cough?
I'm gonna be like, Sandra, what is a giant cyst growing from your forehead?
Just add it to the list.
Just my third eye, Neil.
Just my third
My
eye.
third eye.
Well, that's appropriate because it's Event Horizon night, so some wacky things might happen.
Wacky. It is a wacky film, after
Like,
all.
for example, I just found this necklace on the table and I made it a bracelet. How wacky is that? I'm so quirky. I'm so quirky.
You're just our cold show quirky co-host.
Who am I? I'm not like the other co-hosts.
In an 80s opening, you'd be going like this. Did I do that?
Oh, that's Urkel. I know
That was
Urkel. Yeah.
That is the Urkel. Hey, by the way, it's Friday. Welcome. You made it through the work week. We are here together again to celebrate all things spooky and 80s and culty and tonight 90s, actually.
And 70s.
And is there
And
70s?
there's no limit
But
to what
no,
we
there's
do.
no. You're right. There's no limit to anything we do. That's why we don't
Yeah.
do anything well.
No cap, as the kids would say. No cap. So, Event Horizon, but before that,
Yeah.
should we talk about what we've been doing?
No, we talk about who's in the chat.
Oh yeah, the chat people.
Is in
The chat folks.
The
Chat
bots.
people.
What bots are in the chat
Yes.
today?
All
Who
right.
from Russia is joining us?
Well, before we can get to chat, of course, we have to thank some people here in our
We do?
live studio audience.
Okay.
Starting with
Contractually obligated.
our Mother Superior of Superior Streaming, producer
Oh,
Scott.
nice.
Hashtag superior streaming. Blessed Mother Superior.
We have
God.
Haley, the PA, and the drink procurer.
Oh my God, the hydration officer.
There you
Hydration
go.
Without
officer.
Haley, we would literally
I know, I
die.
would be so
We'd
parched.
look
I wouldn't even
like
be able to talk. I wouldn't be able to
us.
tell you who's here
Look
right
at
now.
us. My glasses are so dirty. Please keep talking.
Reverend Michael B is here,
Hi, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
sitting there in his cool creep show jacket.
Very nice, Jack.
Very nice. And of course, we've also got the spaciest, the faciest, the space faciest, Macy.
My
Macy.
favorite. My personal favorite.
It's been a while.
It has
Welcome
been a
back.
while. Thanks for coming back, Macy. I'm glad you finally got your license back.
Moving over, Pod People of the Future.
License to Colt.
Again, I don't know if you're ever going to hear an episode on from us again, but you know,
This one is good.
welcome.
I hope you hear it. You already missed me cleaning my glasses because you can't see.
We've had a few technical issues. 2023 is our year.
This is it.
This
We're
is it.
starting-
We're
We're
gonna
starting
do it.
anew. God
We're
damn it.
peaking.
Gonna
We're
do it.
peaking.
It's the only resolution we made. Miss Movie Buff Laura, Mindy Horror Movie Addict,
Laura,
Didn't see those girls this
Mark
week.
Mindy.
Vision's Truth,
East Washington.
and Mon Cheval.
Mong Cheval?
And Dr.
As in like
Ghoul.
Omong Cheval?
And-
Omong Cheval?
Oh, and Dr. Ghoul. Hello, Dr. Ghoul.
Dr. Ghoul.
That's a sick name. I like your little
Ghoul.
icon.
Yeah, that's cool. That's like from Tales from the Crypt or... Yeah, weird, or one of those comic
Weird
books.
Tales,
Weird Tales,
yeah.
one of those comic books, I think. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. And before that, Mark Vision's Truth icon with that little possum guy was like the best. So, high praise.
Chat, fight, chat, fight.
Chat, fight. Bot fight. Okay, now what do we do?
Now we say thanks for joining us and cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Have
Happy
a Coke Zero on us.
Cheers, friends.
Ah, that was so good. So we have been doing like back-to-back episodes because of like scheduling stuff. And last week we did our annual New Year's Eve live stream, which is super fun. You can go check that out, or you can just check out the part where we're traumatized by a blind taste test. I noticed that got posted.
That got posted,
much
yeah.
to everyone's chagrin. It's pretty gross. Because like we're here and we were just like doing this. I haven't really done anything. I haven't had time to
Yeah,
do
it's
anything.
been.
I mean, we're all like super busy, like lots of stuff going on right now. I'm reading The Deep by Nick Cutter. Nick Cutter's a great author. So I think this is the only book of his I haven't read. So good. It's set in like deep ocean floor, which it's like space and ocean floor horror are both super fun. So that's like relevant, tying that in.
Okay.
The Event
That works,
Horizon.
Yeah.
What was that horrible movie we watched last night after Event Horizon? What was it? Supernova. This sadist paired Event Horizon with this film called Supernova, and it was Christ awful. It was so bad. It was so bad. My favorite part is they had a ship robot that was a real person doing the robot and poorly, and they kind of looked like the Invisible Man.
Oh, okay.
And they were only in 2 scenes. And I'm like, if you're going to make some poor motherfucker do this, I expect a lot more. Yeah, awful movie. Cursed. I think it's cursed.
It had some issues being made. There's no question.
Robert Forster said, I will die in the first 5 minutes, please. Like, do not let me be in this movie anymore.
It's like a Walter Hill film, but then it wasn't. And
it's like a really good cast.
Yeah.
And so it's like, what happened?
I don't know. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for saying.
Well, it was like, there wasn't many of us left, so at that point it was, just snickers and giggles and chats, and nobody was bothered, so.
Okay, well, that's good.
But normally don't do that at the Cult Show, or Neil will come and hit you with something. Hit you with a bag of popcorn.
Oh, yeah, that's what I do. I pull out my...
It's like, was somebody talking?
I pull a tissue out of my bra, and I just kind of like with it, so.
Well, that tissue.
A tissue.
Wow.
That's where you keep the tissues, right?
Yeah.
That's where I keep mine. Anyway.
I'll just say yes. Yes,
Thank you.
Sure. Okay, I started Only Murders in the Building.
Oh, finally.
And it is great.
From the beginning?
Well, I mean, where else would you start?
Well, I couldn't remember if you watched the first season.
No, I'm still on season 1, like 5 or 6 episodes in. I'm loving it. It's great. It is a wonderful, very happy show. Enjoying it.
Good show.
Good show.
If you watched our New Year's Eve episode, I promised that I was going to watch something by this episode.
Okay.
So I finally watched Black Phone.
Oh!
I absolutely loved it.
Yes.
It is amazing. It's sad. It's so good. Yeah.
Okay.
So I would probably have to redo my top 5 list that we did.
Yes.
I mean, like, it's that good.
Yeah.
You're still close because you're like right in the beginning of January.
Yeah, like I just gave it like an honorable mention because I knew I would probably
so
like
funny,
it,
yeah.
but no, it's in the top 3 for sure. So
it was my number 2, I think, right?
Yeah.
I think I had it number 2.
It was in my top 5.
I really liked that.
Wasn't it?
yeah.
For you?
I don't know. I loved it. I know that.
I don't remember where you had it.
Damn fun. And have you read the short story?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
I've not. I don't think I've ever read anything of Joe Hill. So
okay.
Yeah.
Another resolution.
I know. I do have a birthday coming up, so there's.
I'll get Joe Hill on the
Dr. Gould, by the way, wants to see. You want to see some really bad robots? Go check out Saturn 7.
I've never seen Saturn 7. Yeah, I think it's like legendary, right?
Yeah.
Like for how bad it is, but like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun one just to tease.
Just for a little tease.
I mean, for us to tease in the show, you know what I mean?
Right,
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway. Okay, sorry, Caleb, continue.
And my brother Enoch has joined us as well. So hello, Enoch.
Enoch.
I hope it's not too cold out there in
cold from
there in Minnesota.
I'm okay right now,
Okay.
Thank you. I'll let you.
Thank
you so much. Is that it? Is it me?
Yes, that is all I've got.
So I know I've watched things, but I can't think of any of them.
No.
Usually I have a very nice laid out sheet, of everything, and then today I just didn't have time. I got screwed up. Yeah, things at work are just kind of crazy, and it got away from me. I apologize.
We're human.
However, Haley, how are we doing on our thing? Almost there. So I should stretch a little bit. Okay.
I don't like this.
Okay. Have you guys heard about the holiday thing that Pepsi had going around?
Is it Elf on a Shelf?
It is not Elf on a Shelf.
Oh, no, then I don't know.
That's a good guess. Pepsi, or somehow, I don't know how, but decided that everyone should be drinking Pepsi with milk.
Oh no!
And they call it pilk.
Wait, what?
This isn't a new thing.
And you're supposed. I don't know. I'm not sure. All I know is I suddenly saw it, and it said like you're supposed to go like #pilk and everything and try Pepsi and milk together.
Hair is standing up on my arms. I don't like where this is going. I do not like.
Oh, I get one too. Oh, we all get one.
Why not spread the holiday cheer? And why not the Cult Show 3?
No.
Including
like
Scott, because we're going to get him back for the mushroom gag. And we can all try some. But the good news is, thank you so much. It is almond milk. It is not
thank God. Okay. I was going to say, I don't even drink milk.
So it's going to taste like almonds and Pepsi, but that's okay. So
Yeah, I like it. Enoch Win a Jet. Have you guys watched that yet? Yeah, I really want to. And oh my God, Dr. Ghoul, you're in a very cool place. That's
New
so
Brunswick,
cool.
East Coast of Canada. Cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
You know cold. No doubt. Anyone else need any? Getting, or is it it? Are we done? Does Scott have some?
Anybody else pilking?
Like,
Who's
I would
pilking?
imagine it's like a
Are
cream
you
soda,
pilking,
right?
Haley? Ah, you traitor.
know.
Pilking?
How's it? Oh, it doesn't smell.
No, don't
Make
smell it.
So, okay, first of all,
It smells like Pepsi. My scent's back. I can
oh my
smell
God, you
again.
can smell. But who
Or I
am
can
I?
smell. I can smell Pepsi at least.
I can smell.
Smells like
and I
milk
can
to
see.
me.
I'm so scared.
I don't like Pepsi. I'm a Coke guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to begin with, you're already kind of like, eh. But this is Pepsi and almond milk for us in honor of Sandra.
Thank you.
Let's give it a shot.
Pilk. Well, fortunately, I can't taste anything still. So
No? No.
So it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
I got nothing.
No, it's, yeah.
I can smell
But
Pepsi,
I don't
Yeah.
like it.
but I can't taste anything.
I don't like it, but
It
now that
kind
I'm
of. Oh
yeah.
no! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Well, now that I'm tasting it, it's kind of like a bad Pepsi float.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah.
a float. Yeah.
Caleb was right. Interesting.
It's just
More?
not sweet
Okay.
enough. It's not sweet enough to actually be good, though.
That's
Interesting.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that happened. Pilk happened.
So go heavier on the Pepsi if you're doing this at home.
Or don't do it at all. I mean, I get maybe if you like
add
love.
some-
I'm actually kind of warming up to it. Is that
Add-
weird?
add-
No, it's like
Add some
the more you
Splenda.
drink it.
I don't hate it.
I wonder if it's
actually
the.
don't hate
You,
it.
you know what? You put some vodka in this, you got to drink.
You got a hard pilk.
You got a hard drink.
Which 70s duo created that
What?
on television.
Pilk?
Yeah,
Who did?
Laverne and Shirley.
Laverne and Shirley? Oh,
Oh
really?
yeah, it's. Oh my God! Yes,
I was
they
gonna
do.
say
Oh, did
this
they
is
use
not a new
Coke?
thing.
I can't remember. It's like.
Every time they walk in, open the refrigerator, milk and Pepsi.
Yeah, that's
Milk and
right.
Pepsi. Wow.
So they're trying to take it from Laverne and Shirley.
You know, yeah, Pepsi. Geez, thanks for not being forthcoming with the.
Wow, just taking something from women. I see you.
Interesting. It's interesting. It's not. Maybe it's the almond milk that makes it better.
I could only imagine.
Oh,
it does.
is it almond milk in this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Scott's
that
allergic.
Actually, no, I'm not allergic. But that actually does explain a particular flavor profile to it that I was having
Okay.
trouble.
The
putting up.
almondy flavor.
That's awesome.
That was fun.
Well, thank you, Neil.
You know what? Hey,
Choice Pilk.
and I hope you enjoyed your pilk. Other than that, I just want to remind everyone, we mentioned briefly the cult film series, of course. If you
Oh, yeah.
happen to live in or around the Sonoma County area, please come visit.
Northern California.
I don't
do
care. You
it.
need to come from Central California. I don't give a crap.
Anywhere. Yeah.
Drive out and come watch the wonderful films that we display for your enjoyment on Thursday evenings. And then also, don't forget, we do have a shop. We have a store where you
Buy
can buy
things.
wonderful
Merch.
shirts, such as the one Sandra is
You
wearing.
want a mug? You want a pillow? You want to pay for us to review a film you want? We'll do that.
You want PA Haley to come to your house and serve you pilk? I mean, it's all on our website.
Oh my God, PA Pilk.
PA pilk.
Yeah, that's going to cost a lot.
That's going to be at least a hundo.
Oh my God, like 300. I hear 350. Okay. What else? Are we just
That's it. That's all I got.
We're doing this?
Let's get an opening. Let's get a review.
Let's review
opening.
a film. Producer Scott, roll it. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Cult Show film review. Tonight we're going to be talking about Event Horizon from 1997, directed by Paul W.S. Anderson, who has done many things, many things.
Yeah.
And written by, last name's Eisner.
Okay.
The first name got cut off. Mike Eisner wrote
Mike Eisner wrote it.
Okay.
Philip Eisner.
Philip Eisner. Okay, so when the Event Horizon, a spacecraft that vanished years earlier, suddenly reappears, a team is dispatched to investigate the ship. Accompanied by the Event Horizon's creator, William Ware, the crew of the Lewis and Clark, led by Captain Miller, begin to explore the seemingly abandoned vessel. However, it soon becomes evident that something sinister resides in its corridors.
Bum, bum, bum.
So this was kind of an everybody pick because it was going to be on the cult film series. So this movie is like, for a lot of people, this was super formative for them. Seeing it as a kid or an adult. Like you go on a lot of different forums and stuff like that. People just love to talk about this movie. It freaked them out so bad. For me, this was probably like the third time I've seen Event Horizon. I love this movie. I think it's fantastic. I think it majorly holds up in just about every way, with a few little technical things that are funny, which we can talk about. But I think it's brilliant. I think it's a wonderful cast, too. Super good cast. Wonderful attention to detail. Good. This is like, so many things have been inspired by this. Books and games and other things. People love that, like we were talking about, like space or deep in the ocean. You know, they're very like, anything could happen. You know, it's the unknown.
Yes. Very good.
Yes. The end. Good night, everybody.
Goodbye.
So this was the second time I've seen this movie, and I remember loving this movie, and I still like it quite a bit. It definitely holds up. I found it to be not as scary as I remembered it to be.
Maybe it was so scary and fun at the time.
Maybe just on the big screen, you know, because I saw it in the theater. I mean, I worked in the theater that I watched it at, and so it was like just me and my staff, you know. But I think it's great. Like you said, anything can happen in space. It's kind of like a ghost story on a spaceship,
Kind of
which I
haunted
think
house.
is kind of a, you know, like, it's great that they didn't do the original thing that they wanted to do and make it aliens, which would probably not have made it that good.
No,
or
definitely not.
or as
Saying
good.
it's aliens.
So, but even though I think Ridley Scott was definitely an inspiration, you know, with the Alien movie, but movie holds up. It's great. I loved it. It was a great watch.
Yay.
You should watch it too.
Yep. You know, for me,
You hated it.
no. Well, this is also my second viewing. So I watched it as well when it came out at the theater that I worked at.
Oh, damn. So it's been a while
At the
for
time.
y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been however many years that is. You do the math.
97.
So,
I won't.
but that's like freaking 25 years or whatever the hell it's been. And I kind of remembered now my feelings, like, cause I never went back and explored it again. And it's like, I have good memories of it. Why haven't I watched it again? And I remember that the problem I have with it is that it doesn't quite get to where I want it to be. Like, it gets close. And there's these moments that are of wonderful insanity and eyeball, you know, holding and visceral and gore and all this visceral, like, you know, shots and weird things flashing and lights and
But it's more subtle though than you think it's gonna be.
Well, I guess, but it's like I feel like it was more like, and after doing some research, they were like told to throttle back on it.
Yeah.
Like it was too much.
30 minutes were cut
Right.
out.
And so it's like, I bet there's a much better version that could have been had. And that's the thing I didn't like about it. It was like, it was so close and they were going there, and then it just didn't, for me, quite
You felt that
get
perhaps
to that point.
Paul was edging you. Fair to say.
I just want to jump in. This is the first time I've seen it on the big screen.
Oh, on the big screen. I was going to say no, because you've seen it.
No, this is the third time I've seen it.
Yeah.
But the first time on the big screen, I thought it was much scarier on the big screen.
It was really fun to watch
much
it.
scary.
Oh,
the sound
sure.
was great.
Oh, the sound is so
And
great.
like, there's a whole scene like right towards the beginning where the camera just keeps turning, like rotating around the space station.
Right.
That was like really disorienting in a way that I can't remember being.
It really actually
Like
made me
that.
feel like, whoa, like I bleh, like did that thing. Bleh.
Bleh, bleh. Only Vintage is in the chat. Did you guys know?
I
Hi,
saw
Only
that. Yeah.
Vintage.
Only
Hello.
Vintage.
Yeah, so that was my only. I mean, otherwise, like you said, great cast. Although I have to really hand it. I mean, love Lawrence Fishburne. Obviously, love. He's been my guy since Apocalypse Now. Kathleen Quinlan. I really
Local
like
for us, and
her.
she's from Mill Valley.
Is she really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. So I think she was really great at kind of grounding that cast. Because I mean, in my opinion, of course, because I'm the one talking. But I feel like the pilot and the other guy. I'm not sure who the other guy was, like a medical something or a.
Jason Isaacs' character?
The DJ, the doctor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jason
I felt,
Isaacs. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
those
Yes.
two guys, they were fairly large.
Yeah.
You know, and I liked that Kathleen was there. She was more of a grounding element to that, in my opinion, to that cast, and I really enjoyed her character. You know, and just her. You know, I don't know. For me, it was like everyone else is just like, oh, you fuck this and fuck that, and oh, you right, I steer the ship. Oh, and Lawrence
Oh my
Fishburne's like
God.
swiveling around in his chair.
I
and
love
all
that
this
chair.
Stuff. But I'm like, Kathleen just kind of brings it back for me every time.
Yeah.
You know,
Did that chair
kind of
really
thing.
need to move that much?
No, exactly. It did not.
I love
I
it.
definitely
You know what?
had that thought
I
at one
want
point.
that chair.
And he would like sit there and wait for it to make its full rotation
Right,
No,
before he would say
get out.
something.
100%. 100%. I said last night when watching the movie, if I had that chair, I would behave exactly as what I was like. That would be me. Like
It's the captain. I mean, like, I'm the
Yeah.
captain now.
rounding.
Can you imagine if Captain Kirk had that chair?
Oh,
What
too
would
much.
happen?
Absolute power creeps.
He
Absolutely.
would go nuts,
He would
man.
just be spinning in circles.
He would
Rounding
I
out
know, but
the.
he always
he'd just be going.
he talks so slow to begin with.
As long as he could in circles.
And rounding out this great cast,
Oh.
Jolie Richardson as Stark
Yes.
and Richard T. Jones as Cooper, and Jack Noseworthy as Justin, and that was Sam Pertwee as Smith, who was the pilot.
Okay.
So yeah, great cast.
He had one of my favorite lines, actually.
Which is?
Smithy. The ship is fucked.
I loved it. Tell it like it is. Tell it like it is.
I liked who played the what was the oh god he's the guy who was doing the repairs in the ship on the outside. I can't remember.
That's Cooper.
Cooper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the actor who played Cooper?
That is,
Richard
I
T.
just,
Jones.
yeah,
Richard
just,
T. Jones. Okay.
he's very funny.
So I watch one of my guilty pleasures of a show that I watch is The Rookie. So
Okay.
don't tell anyone.
I don't know.
Don't tell anyone, guys.
I don't know what
That's
the
with
rookie is.
Nathan
Fillion, yeah.
right? Okay.
So I'm pretty sure he's the captain or lieutenant or whatever
Oh, okay.
of the LAPD in that show, and I've always enjoyed him. So when I saw him, I forgot that he was at all because he's younger.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this is
he's
97.
getting
like
a little meat
25
in his
years younger,
Yeah.
maybe.
So, but I really enjoyed him a lot. So.
Oh yeah, he's great. He's very funny. Well, and that kind of like that was a note that I put down, immediately after watching, is like I feel like this film does a great job at building the stress and the tension and that good anxiety of, people are feeling like they can't trust their minds and we don't know what's going on. It's this haunted, it's a locked door mystery too.
Yeah.
But there's also a lot of humor and there's a lot of heart. And I felt like I really cared about these characters. And that of course makes a big difference because you don't want to see them all die.
Mm-hmm.
And like you become invested because it feels good.
Right.
And they feel like when you're watching them, they feel like a group of people who've like worked and are friends and known each other for a really long time. It's very good chemistry. And then you have Sam Neill coming in as Weir, and he's called them off of like, they were on a long break and they're doing this mission. They supposed to be top secret that they don't understand. And he's just like a complete fish out of water in their little family.
But he's also very pompous.
Yes, he is.
He talks
thinks they
down
won't
to them. He
understand.
thinks they
Yeah.
won't understand. He think and they're like, no, we get it.
Try
we're in
it.
space.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think what's the film we did with him with the John Carpenter film about the writing?
In the
Mouth
mouth
of
of
Madness.
Mouth of Madness.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's the same character, just
Very
taken from
similar.
here and
Yeah. Very similar.
dropped into the other film.
And we talked about Sam Neill then.
We did.
He's a great actor, but I've always really admired how he chooses like these roles that are all over the place.
Yeah.
You know, like he isn't like afraid. Like he's played some wacky shit in his day.
No typecasting with him.
No. You know what else that surprisingly holds up is the ship looks really good.
Really good.
From the outside and the inside.
Really
it's
good.
like, oh, that doesn't look again, that other film that I watched was like it was so depressing. Like at one point they had space helmets on that were it was just a Ziploc bag. It was just a plastic baggie over their heads.
Yeah.
And it's like,
That's why it was the B title. That's kind of how it works.
Indeed.
Yes.
Because normally people stay for the first, and then
Sometimes, yeah.
Talking about the brilliance of Fishburne.
The brilliance of Fishburne.
One thing that I loved is he's got that necklace on. It's a medal. It's like a heroic medal. And I love the way he like goes to it all the time because I'm a fiddler too. And I'm a fiddler too. And when I wear like my necklaces, I like fiddle with it. Especially it's like, you know, for him, it's like in these stressful situations, he like goes to it.
Right.
I'm just like, God damn, you're good. Like, he's good.
He's got it.
Got it.
209 Todd has joined us. Hello, we have not
Todd.
seen you
Todd.
in a very long
Talking
time.
about Event Horizon, Todd.
Todd, we miss you. We hope things are going well in the 209.
So one of the things I was reading about this movie is that they all got to develop their own backstory, and that's probably like
We love that.
him fiddling with the thing is
Yeah.
probably there's probably a reason to it, and maybe there is even more to it. Maybe it belonged to
Well, I think he got it on that mission where he didn't say that guy.
right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So the Dr. DJ, he kind of messes with his chest a lot. And then later when his chest is exposed, he's got that big surgery scar, you know.
Absolutely.
So the fact that they call Mama Bear and Baby Bear, you know, just so much, just little tiny detail in this space horror movie, you know.
Yeah, yes.
Like it's just so developed that it just makes it so fun.
You mentioned the Baby Bear character.
Justin.
Yeah,
I kind of wish, because that once he went into the water bed, for lack of a better word.
the Serta sleep water bed. Yeah.
Once he went
He was
there,
getting hydrated.
he was basically gone from the rest of the movie.
He was.
So it would have been fun to have seen maybe something with him at the end. You know what I mean? Like I know
Well, he kind of imploded.
Yeah,
I guess he
don't,
blew
I don't
up,
think
huh?
he could.
that's true. I guess he was on the ship. What ship was he at? Did he put him on the Horizon or the?
They were back on the Event
Lewis and Clark.
Horizon.
Yeah.
Yeah, because remember the Lewis and Clark.
Right. So Justin was on the Event Horizon.
Yeah.
Right.
He
So
said that there was three people in pods.
okay.
when
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess what I'm saying is before it went into the hole or whatever that happened at the end, it would have been fun to see him come back out with no eyes or you know what I mean, like some thing happened with him. I guess that's all I'm saying.
I guess for me, I liked the subtlety.
Okay.
That he really just had those like kind of dark bags and was so haunted.
I feel like it'd be more
Yeah.
like because we all like the character, right?
Love him.
Especially because of Kathleen Quinlan.
Yeah.
And doing her like whole baby bear thing.
oh,
And,
it's heartbreaking
Right.
when he
Yeah.
dies.
So-
Jeez.
but he doesn't actually die. He gets saved by
Well,
our
no,
boy.
when he's out in space and he's like in a little fetal position.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead.
No, he's not.
No, they bring him back
He
in.
gets saved.
Yeah, but he's not really him anymore.
Well, he's nothing. That's the point. So I would have liked to have seen him like holding his eyeballs, going "Mama Bear" or
I
mean,
can't see you.
Yeah, something.
Good to see you.
Something.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
all. Because it'd be more demented. That's all. I want more.
More demented.
I want more dementia. Wait, that's me. I want
Yeah.
That's all.
Was there ever a better looking space crew of people? Spot in the chat.
Probably not.
It is a very good looking space crew.
They're all very tight.
They're all very lovely looking people. And
Yes.
it's like, must have been, I can just see Captain Miller looking through, like, I don't want this one, I want this one. We must have a certain among Lewis
He's
and
like
Clark.
Costco of the '90s, only hiring the lookers.
Near the beginning, I love that freaky little transmission where we get the warbled Latin in
Yeah.
there too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. Just those screams.
I want more of that in this movie. I
Want
want
more
more like
screams?
But how do
eternal
the top
screaming.
minds back on Earth not know Latin?
Maybe by that point they've just given it up, a lot of them.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's true. It is like 25 years from now it takes place.
I mean,
Or whatever it is.
Yeah. Maybe they really might just not know.
Like at least like that sounds kind of like the
And it wasn't,
that really old movie The Exorcist. Maybe
it
we
wasn't
should
like-
run it through a translator. or
Yeah, but
something.
I don't think they scrubbed it up. I think they just panicked and sent a crew.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand. I'm glad DJ was on board to say like that sounds like Latin, and they're saying "save me"
Save
or
me.
whatever.
Oh, but he messed
But then
up.
later he
mess
messes up, and you know.
Can you blame him? His Latin's a little rusty.
Why do you have to wear Spanx when you go in cryo sleep? That's what I want to know in this
Well,
movie.
okay.
Not technically cryo sleep, sorry, Scott, but water
In
bed sleep.
stasis.
Stasis. They're all Sam Neill's wearing the Spanx. And
Here's-
let's be honest,
Here's
he's
the thing.
When he gets out too, he's definitely like
I
puffing
don't
up
know.
his.
I don't know the rules about that. I know what Luke was wearing in the Star Wars movie when he was into the Bacta tank, and then in I can't even remember the name of this movie. Solar Flare. What was it that we?
Supernova.
Supernova. They have to be nude. They're all nude. You see all their bits.
all the
Well,
bits?
not all the
Nude
bits.
makes more sense.
It does
I
make
think,
more
I
sense.
think the Spanx is just because ratings. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think they're invisible Spanx.
No, but it could be like a pair of shorts.
Magic
It could
underwear.
be bikini briefs. It could be, but it's like these look like more like Spanx, like they were holding
Oh.
together.
Yeah, I
Because
thought
he
they
has a
looked like
huge
just
package.
cotton, and I was wondering why don't they just wear swimsuits?
it's going for a little dip.
That's a good point there, Caleb.
You know?
Yeah.
I cannot.
It just looked like a ribbed cotton, you know.
This is something that filmmakers and science cannot come to an agreement on. What will we wear in the stasis?
Okay, and here's what I'm saying though, right? That literally takes place in like 2047, so that it isn't really that long from now. What are we going to be wearing when we go into stasis
Crocs.
at that point?
Thank you, Todd. Todd,
Crocs will have taken over the world by then.
once you get
We
out
will
of...
have full Croc suits.
I can speak for Caleb and
I
I.
missed you. Thanks for bringing it back.
I can speak for Caleb and Scott and I. When we get out of stasis, we want to slide our feet right into those
Right in
Crocs.
some,
Right into that crocky goodness.
she's gonna massage your foot.
No.
That's like
Oh, my foot.
kind of all pruny from being waterlogged
Yeah.
for so long.
You got to put that immediately in a Croc.
Feels so good.
Yep. Get in that. Get in it.
I guess I'll be the nude guy running around.
No shoes at all.
No shoes.
There's a nice little freak out dream that happens right when they get out of the goo, and I like that because I feel like that's setting a nice little tone for the film. That it's like, oh, we're not gonna be able to believe everything we see here. Stuff's gonna feel real. That's maybe not real. So I like that. It's a good little setting the pace for us there.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question?
Me?
Yeah. Or anyone who wants to
Okay, I have
answer.
a question too. You go first.
All right.
And maybe producer Scott's more the person who could answer this, but what exactly is the distance of a click?
It's a military term.
Like when they say, I'll see you in 2
kilometer.
clicks.
It's a kilometer.
Yeah.
A click,
Kilometer.
a click's a kilometer?
Kilometer, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Thank
you. Thank you. They didn't teach me that when I was in the military.
What did they teach you?
Just how to
I'm
hold
guessing it's just probably like shorter, you know, instead of saying kilometer, you can
Yeah.
just say click.
Okay.
I have a question too.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not exactly complaining, but why is the event horizon so huge? Is there a scientific reason why it needs to be ginormous?
Because
Penis envy.
it was modeled after the Notre Dame Cathedral.
I like that.
But Notre Dame doesn't.
That's the, yeah.
There are I read that as well, especially in the room with the globe.
With the
thing.
engine. I mean, it's
But that long piece is supposed to be like the, what do they call that? The aisle, basically, the nave.
Oh.
The towers are like the engines,
Yeah.
like they were inverted on the ship though. But
and I actually feel
there's a
it's
whole
little
like
Geigery.
religious sort of like
Yeah.
Yes.
Hellraiser religious
I love it.
influence going on with
No,
this movie.
I
definitely.
dig it. I dig
Especially
the
that like
aesthetics.
spinny meat grinder thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
It's kind of Geigery too.
what does that even do?
No, I love all. Oh, it does its thing where it all lines
It's
up.
3 magnetic
Yeah.
forces that keep from the.
No, not on the ball, but
Oh.
just before you get to the spinning ball. There's that rotating room that has like
Oh, he says what that is.
the meat
does.
grinder room.
Yeah, he says what that is, but I can't remember.
It separates the magnetic field from the rest of the ship.
It's something like that, yeah. It's like the back blade of a helicopter. If you don't have that, the helicopter will just spin around in circles.
It just goes. But what I'm saying is,
Bedlam!
Bedlam. I love the way it all looks. I love the but it's just the ship is very big. And like, what's in all that? Was it gonna be like a hotel? Like, it's huge. So I'm just saying, it's a ginormous ship.
We've got.
I know why they're separated. Why there's that long scientifically why it's so big and so long. They have to keep the engine very far away from the living quarters because of the instability of it, and to keep it separated and again away from all the other magnetic fields and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. The chat, by the way, is. Thank you, chat, for helping with the click thing.
Yeah,
they are
absolutely.
I'm probably the only person in the fucking world who didn't know what a click was. So I apologize.
It's okay, Neil, but you learned something new today.
I learned something.
Be vulnerable.
This is what
I
we
am.
do with the Cult Show.
That's
The
why
more
I
you know.
asked.
That's what I asked.
I know. You asked
no,
and chat came through.
Everyone came through. Everyone knew except for me.
Speaking of that spinning room, I love that spinning room. It's very disorienting. And then it made me think, when I was watching it last night, wouldn't that be cool in a haunt? Don't you want to go to like
I've done one of those.
A space-themed haunt?
Oh, I went to one where it wasn't space themed, but they had that.
Yeah, but I want like that though.
Oh, you want that one? Okay.
I feel like
And
that would be very disorienting.
Oh, what? No, you have to close your eyes.
Even just
Yeah.
watching,
Or you think you're like going like this.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I love that.
And it makes you want to
And then I want to go to like a space-themed haunt.
space theme haunt. Okay.
Somebody build that, and then we'll go
Invite
to
Sandra,
it
yeah.
as like a press thing. You're welcome. We'll be there. Something really funny. I'm sorry. This is so funny to me. The ship's log is on a CD.
Yeah.
How cute was that?
Yeah, that was adorable.
That was really cute.
I was hoping a Rolodex would be next to it. Just...
A dictaphone, perhaps?
A rotary
Shades of like Fifth Element.
Yes. That's also where we get the corpsicle. Love a good corpsicle.
Yes.
Yeah. See, and again, it's so fast, and I wish they had more, but that they show that scene where it like real quick, where it's like the half torso kind of floating up in there or whatever, and it's such a quick thing, but I would love to have seen more of that.
Yeah, they were. I think with a lot of the spooky stuff, I feel like, and this could be for ratings, I don't know, but I felt like they were doing the less is more trick.
Well, the first time they submitted to get rated, it came back NC-17, so they had to definitely dial back on the gore.
It's interesting.
But then there was just like Paramount was just like, no, you can't have a 2.5 hour movie.
Fascinating.
This needs to be a summer blockbuster.
Yeah.
Well, and because they were
shorten it up.
They were apparently really worried about Titanic tanking.
Well, because Titanic was supposed to be the
Correct.
summer picture, and it got pushed back, and so this was a rush job. Event Horizon was a total rush job,
Right.
From making to editing, and then unfortunately, I was also reading that a lot of stuff that they cut out, they don't know where it is.
That's tragic.
They do not know where.
I think Mr. Anderson.
He said he doesn't.
He's lying.
I mean, maybe.
took it.
Oh my
Got
God!
it.
No, you know who has it is Cameron. James Cameron has it because he was like, no.
He's
You're
all,
not going to be better
this
than
is
my
way
Titanic.
too good for a $16 million movie.
He's got it. He's fed it to a whale. He's got it in a
He hit it at the
submarine.
bottom of
I've
Mariana
spent
Trench.
$300 million on
Right.
my magnum opus. This can't be that good.
No.
He's got Celine Dion with it like in a freaking safe somewhere
Oh my
up
God.
in Canada,
He swallowed
locked
it.
away.
He swallowed it. Something I love is it's just really creepy, like this concept, this kind of trope in books and movies when it's like we have 20 hours of breathable air.
Yeah.
Because it's like
That sucks. Yeah.
you're fucked because
fucked.
it's like unless you can figure out like you're at the ocean, you're wherever you are, there's nobody to come help you. Like this is it. Like you've got to fix all the things, do all the things,
Right.
or you're dead.
But it's like
I love
20,
that trope.
it's 20 hours, and then if you leave, all of a sudden you have more oxygen? Or is it? Well, they're saying we have 20 hours of oxygen left, and then we have to be on
the
our
Event
way.
Horizon. But I feel like for
that-
some reason the Lewis and Clark was, as long as they could get it repaired and put the scrubbers back in, then
You need those scrubbers.
then it would be
You need
okay.
the scrubbers.
You need those chimney
But
sweep scrubbers.
something was again. Who knows? Maybe it was just like sci-fi babble that they were just throwing out there.
Yeah.
Maybe something was cut out, some sort of explanation.
Okay.
But what would you guys, would you just throw yourself out the airlock if you ran out of air, or would you just sit there and suffocate?
Oh, I mean, I'd probably throw myself out the airlock. Like we could
Just
all
get
go
it
out
over
holding
with.
hands, like the toys in Toy Story when they're going into the
Couple
incinerator.
seconds and you're a corpsicle.
Yeah,
I would-
'cause- yeah.
I would ask everyone what a click is. So
We're gonna send you out a click. Don't worry. Another scene that I personally really loved, I thought this was very smartly done. Neil probably won't agree, is when the doctor is hearing that little scratching sound, and you're like, "What is that? What is that?" And it's a little tent, and there's a little hand in it.
well, you know I like that. I was thinking like Tina from Nightmare on Elm Street.
It was a bit teen-ish.
Yeah. So I like a good
That was-
And
that was
it's
great.
bag
like
scrape.
Exorcist 3 feeling. You know, like that. I don't know. You're like, what is that sound? What is? Because everybody's been in their house and they've heard like a sound.
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
I like that part.
Yeah. Oh, I'm surprised.
cool
Because you're like, oh, cool, you know.
And her little boy, and it's so sad.
Right.
But her boy's alive,
But then
though.
also speaking of the doctor,
Not all the
just
shit.
as far as aesthetics go, like they had these like really like metal pillars that were very, again, cathedral-esque that didn't really make a lot of sense structurally
It's
what was going
aesthetics,
on there.
yeah.
But it looked fucking cool.
And that's, I mean, humans have always done that, right? Just aesthetic choices.
It's the set design.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Fantastic. I mean,
Absolutely.
the practical sets they made for the ship, for the spinny whatever room thing, you know,
Spinning
and the,
room.
Right.
and the bridge, and then the long everything.
Pinewood Studios.
Well, yeah, Pinewood does everything. All
Yeah.
great.
And they were actually on the big one.
big one, I would imagine,
They
yeah.
call it the Bond stage.
Oh yeah, the Bond one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pinewood does a lot of great stuff.
So I like the whole hell thing. Like, they don't really have a name for it. They just call it hell. And I think that's accurate because it's like this realm beyond our understanding of chaos. Like, we can't comprehend it. It's just like pain and wrecking your mind. That's really fun. I like concepts like that, you know, like we've talked about this before, like colors you can't see, like, I don't know. It just is like that unknown.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good horror trope right there. Cannibals. There will be cannibalism.
You know what? You almost can't avoid it when you go onto outer space. in a
Somebody's
long
getting
trip.
eaten.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Or
Yep. There's no
eyes
chimps on
popped
board
out,
to
or
eat.
legs bashed, or
Yep.
Yeah.
arms stuck down your throat, or
Ooh, oh yeah, in the video, like when they're watching the log.
That was fun. See, no, I like that.
You know what's sad about that scene though?
Yeah.
Is it took a week for them to film the entire scene. It took about 4 weeks of prep to get all the stuff done.
What?
And they had to edit it down to 30 seconds, like
God.
20 or 30 seconds.
That's heartbreaking because
Because
it's cool.
they were so, I was reading about some of the stuff that they were like, you know, legs being smashed and bones broken.
Paramount was like,
and,
not in our Christian
you know, like,
suburbs.
teeth being drilled with like a
Ooh.
screwdriver.
Oh, we love it.
and, like, you know, and of course a lot of, you know, like sex and stuff.
Right.
But
Bloody.
but just
covered
all
parts.
just super.
Cenobite so hard.
Yeah, super hard. And I want to see that.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
If they find something,
Yep.
that's what I want to
James
see.
Cameron and Paramount said,
Oh, James, you mentioned Cenobites.
I did.
I have a note on here that says the ship makes its own Cenobites
It does.
because it does.
Yeah.
That's what it does. It makes
It
it.
DIY Cenobites.
Yeah, which is cool. It's fun to see
Yeah.
Sam Neill come back or
Like
whoever
the
else.
Snoopy snow cone maker we had as
Oh my
kids. You're like,
Yeah.
make your own Cenobite.
Or an easy bake oven. You just mix these things
Or one
together,
of the
put it in the light bulb.
Play-Doh stations or something.
Any of those. You make a Cenobite.
That's my headcanon for this film, is that it's actually a prequel to Hellraiser.
Hellraiser, yeah.
And you know, I mean, it's multi-dimensional travel, so you know they travel
That makes
back in
sense.
time,
There you
Alright.
go.
and Sam
Alright.
Neill becomes Pinhead.
Ooh, I like it.
There you go.
Better than some parts of
I
the
like
Hellraiser
that.
franchise. You know what we love at the Cult Show? A blood eagle.
Yes. Yes,
Is that
I
a
knew
blood
that.
eagle, or because it was his front though, right? Isn't a blood eagle the back?
They
or-
had some bat going on.
Okay. I don't know.
It's
Again, that scene was supposed to be much, much more as well. Like the doctor was supposed to lift his head up, and Miller was supposed to kill him and put him out of his misery.
But his guts were all over the table.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't be alive still once your guts
Just
are.
saying, they
Dude, I
filmed
don't
it. They
know.
filmed the scene where he,
Okay.
like lifts his head up and.
Would you still be alive for a little bit with your guts all out?
No.
For like a minute.
Probably not.
Oh,
but-
for like a short.
For like
I
a
mean, it depends on what guts we're talking about. We're talking about like your intestines and stuff. Very possibly, yeah.
It was, but he was like,
I mean, if
It felt like it just
Yeah.
like dumped
if we're
open.
talking
Yeah.
about lungs
Yeah.
and heart and stuff. No, you're dead.
Yeah.
you're pretty.
yeah,
You're
not
pretty
those
immediately
guts.
dead.
Not those guts.
I mean, if your kidneys and liver and intestine were out,
What about your
you would
spleen?
have a good 30 seconds to a minute probably to look at it all and ponder your life. But
oh, that's
I would
a
think-
good
Like,
looking
throw me out an
gallbladder.
airlock,
But
please.
then at the same time, I don't know what a click is, so I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So
What do I know? And same kind of thing. I'm sure this was much the same with Captain Miller's glimpses of hell as his crew being tortured and stuff. Again, it's creepy as shit. They've got like barbed wire wrapped around them. I'm sure James Cameron said, oh no, not today. Took that. Can't help but feel a little red dragon. Do you see? Love that.
Definitely, yeah.
Do you see?
do you like the Shining moment when the big water thing full of blood bursts open and it's like The Shining? The
I
blood.
do like that.
That was another inspiration. Shining and The Haunting, 1963's The Haunting, as well as Alien. that
I do like that. I
previously
like the
mentioned.
blood everywhere. I like it when it's coming through the ceiling. I think it's Cooper that looks up at it.
Yes,
fun.
yes. Okay, the one thing I want to say about Lawrence Fishburne's acting
Uh-oh.
in this film, and it's not so much him
Send your hate mail.
as it is. I just think late 90s type of thing is when, towards the end, when he was trying to get the trigger to blow up the bridge portion or the large phallic piece,
Sure.
and he's kind of like sitting and he's doing the
Yeah.
and he's like trying to get to it, and it's like, dude, just you don't have to keep saying when you do it, or it's like just move.
It's
or,
very action filmy.
But it was like
Na
very-
na na.
Because they.
It was just such. I'm like, come on. I mean, you either move to it quickly because you're scared to shit, or you're trying to save, or whatever. You don't keep going like, you just don't keep doing that.
Well, it's like-
I mean,
it's
but that was direction.
Yeah.
That's what he was told, and I just think that's the one thing I was kind of
It's like looking into explosions. It's all those kind of tropey things.
Right,
Of like,
right.
how are they gonna? We got to stretch it.
right.
Yeah.
To try and get that, you're, this is really. I'm like, what's gonna happen? And it's like, no, just.
Well, it's funny when you read they cut out 30 minutes, but they left.
Right.
They were like, no, this stays.
It's not creating more tension
I
for
think-
me.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Correct.
making me go like, hey, Lawrence
Hey.
Fishburne is better than that. That's all.
They just kept telling him, grunt more,
Grunt.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Slowly inch your way towards it while Sam Neill monologues to you.
Oh, you always got to catch a
I don't need
monologue.
eyes.
Yeah. Oh,
Things
yeah.
I've seen.
It was so gross looking when he's all
It's
like
a cool
that.
effect. Okay, some of the practical effects on here were really, really
Stands
cool.
out.
They were great.
Stands up.
Bob Keane.
Oh, yeah.
Was the guy that
Yeah,
did a lot of the animatronics, prosthetics, body molds. He also did some work on Dark Crystal.
Yeah, it's great. Skexy person.
Only Vintage says Fishburne's best role is Cowboy Curtis. So from Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
All right, Only Vintage.
that's funny.
Did I ever tell you about that time Lawrence Fishburne bummed a cigarette from me?
I've heard this story. It's a good one. One funny thing that we were chatting about when we're watching the movie, quietly, is how the doctor sees her son, and I gotta get to my kid, and of course it's like not real, but it's messing with her mind. And I think it was Haley said, well, that's why you never have kids, because you don't want to have. And I was like, but like if it was us and there was a cat, we'd be like, oh my God, stop everything. I have to get this
You mean
cat.
like Jonesy?
Jonesy,
Like
bless his heart.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, like, yeah, if it was a cat, if it was a dog, if it was a raccoon, if it was anything, I'd be like, yeah, I have to go get it. Yeah. So
Like, I quit.
I'll do anything to save that baby.
Little Jonesy.
Yeah.
Did you guys like the ending theme credit music?
I love it, actually. Well, first of all, I love Prodigy, The Prodigy. That's like my childhood favorite like band.
Okay.
So, and that's just, we were talking about the industrial.
I had that CD. Like,
Yes.
it was a Columbia House
Yeah.
purchase, but no, I had
Yeah.
that CD with the funky shit and
Yeah.
Firestarter and Smack My Bee Up.
Yeah, I
and-
was like, I think I was in 5th grade and I saw them and I was like, my God, in my little 5th grade child mind, I'm like, these are the hottest people I've ever seen in my life. And I still think that. And well, you know, except for my spouse, who looks exactly like he could be a Prodigy.
That's true. Actually, if you just grew the sides out, you know,
Yeah,
like,
look
you
exactly
had that
like
whole,
Keith.
like,
Yeah. So I think that's a lot of fun.
You could do it.
That music,
You could do
music
it.
is a moment. We were
It
talking
is a
about,
moment.
Yeah.
No, it definitely dates the movie when
Yeah.
as soon as that, you know, oh my
Abs-
God, that's the funky shit.
Yeah.
No.
What's the thing they keep? How's it go? What's the repetitive? Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey. Thank you. Hey.
What?
Hey. Click.
Huh?
Click. What? Anyway. Yeah. No. It's. There you go. Is that it? Is there anything else, or did we
I
cover
love it. Give me more Event
You
Horizon.
know, we could go on for.
I know what I'm going to be for Halloween now. I'll tell you that.
What's that?
I'm going to be the dude with the green hair from the Prodigy.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did he pass away?
He did pass away
Yeah.
a couple of years ago. Bless his heart.
Well, then I guess I won't be him for Halloween.
It's in
You can
port.
still
No,
be
you
him.
It's
can
in
be
bad. It's in bad taste.
No, it's not an. It's
Keith,
it's an
Max-
homage.
I had posters of them.
What's his name again?
Keith,
Keith.
and we had Maxim and Liam. They were like my first in sync. The
Okay,
Prodigy.
that makes so much sense.
I did. I had posters of them
Fucking sense. Fucking
that I got at like
sync.
Tower Records. Love it. Oh, good times, great oldies.
I very much would love to see a director's cut. Like if he could get his footage, which it's come on, James, give it back, and then put it together.
Gigs up, James.
His original
Right.
vision.
Give us those 30 minutes. Give us that
Yeah.
more backstory. Give us more gore.
I just want it to be
In this
more.
place, it's like beyond gore.
I just wish it could have been, you know,
Yeah.
made it to that more disturbing level.
You've had your fun, James.
Anyway, Event Horizon. But overall, I mean, you know, I like it. It's a fun film.
Good time.
It is a good time.
Yes.
I have that love-hate with the 90s horror, as you know.
You even
So-
called it out last night and said,
I
Sandra
did.
could tell you all about it. And I was like,
She was like, hello, that's me. Hello. Well, you guys ready for a game?
let's play a game.
And
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, yo. Okay.
Oh, my
Today's
pink.
look at that. Today's game is how well do you know your co-hosts, or something of that effect that might be up on your screen right now.
Name it yourself. It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's okay.
I don't even know where I am right now.
So
It's fine.
it's okay, but you can smell. That's all that matters.
Oh, I can smell
can
this
smell
Sharpie.
Pepsi.
You can smell Pepsi.
Let me see.
So we're gonna sit here and just get
I
high
can
on our
smell this.
markers.
I can smell
Woo.
that.
And then that's all we're gonna. That's the game. Thank you for playing.
Okay.
So this game basically, producer Scott is going to ask us some questions about one of us, kind of rotating through the group. The other two are going to have to write down what we think the answer will be, and then we're all going to show our answers because the person he asked the question about will write down something as well.
Right, so you can't lie because it's
No,
will be
don't
written
lie.
down.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, but I mean, you can't be like, oh well, yeah.
No,
You
no.
write down that answer.
Yeah, write the answer down.
Write down that answer.
Write down that answer. And then we're going to try and think, we think Sandra's going to say this, and we're going to write it down. And then we're going to, she'll hold up her answer first, and then we'll hold up ours. And if we match, Haley will give us a point. And if we don't match, then, whatever. It
I
doesn't matter.
like this game because I
Haley
feel
will
like
give us a point.
yeah. I like this game because I feel like it has a lot
Haley,
of.
you
it
don't have
has-
to actually keep track.
It's not that it's not like I'm talking or anything. That it has like a high repeatability to play again and again and again.
And again,
And
Yeah.
again,
And an Ed game.
we can do this forever
And ever and ever.
so we're gonna start with Neil.
Okay.
And so the first question is, Neil,
Yes.
What do you think is your weirdest quirk?
Talking over Sandra.
That's your favorite hobby.
That's
You're
my
not supposed
favorite.
to say it out
Say it
loud, I don't
My
think.
weirdest quirk.
How long do we have? He hasn't even written anything
I
down.
don't know. Jesus criminy. Who came up with these damn
Raise
questions?
your hand when you're done.
Okay. When I'm
And
done.
you have to, like, I can't see your answer. Don't.
No, don't
yeah.
look at it then.
Well, I don't want to, like, accidentally see it and somebody says, like, you saw it. Like, I don't want to see it.
Who's gonna do that?
I don't know, some asshole.
Jeez, Michael, you're so rude. My weirdest quirk. Holy crap. Can I pass?
No.
No.
Caleb, what's my weirdest quirk?
I mean, I can tell you what I wrote down, but I thought of something immediately,
I think
and then you're going to be
Haley's
like,
got it over here.
and then you're going to be like, that's not a quirk. It's
Don't make
practical.
fun. Don't make fun of me if I spelled things wrong.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to start with
Well,
Caleb.
I should show my answer first.
Oh no! I think we should show
No?
first.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess Newlywed Game, normally he would show
Todd, I
it.
didn't
He
see
probably does. He probably does.
Yeah.
But I think it's a good idea to at least show first. And
Oh, because it's kind of like match game.
It
Yeah.
is match
Or
game.
snatch game for us
Yeah.
RuPaul's.
See what Dr. Guru.
Shaving too much.
It's
You
funny.
shaved this morning, right?
No. I shaved
No, you should have said
2
yes.
weeks ago.
Thursday. Yesterday.
Yesterday.
I shaved down here yesterday.
Okay.
You don't wanna
so
be next
I
to
think
Shaving too much.
I think Neil thinks his strangest quirk is how he eats things. And the reason I did this is because he has a very specific way when he's eating dry cereal where he like sort of
I know what you're talking about.
He holds it
Yes,
like
or like nuts.
a
He does
cluster
it
of
with
it
nuts.
in his hand,
Yeah.
and he like sort of like
Yeah.
pops one of a time
Yeah.
up into his mouth.
It's kind of adorable. Yeah. That isn't what I said, though.
I didn't say it's a bad thing.
It's just a quirk.
I said I think that he thinks it's
Yeah.
his biggest quirk.
And I said, smoothing down your cardigan repeatedly. And I also drew a flower and wrote Neil's quirk.
Oh, thank you.
We're both
It's so I keep the microphone in check. I couldn't think of anything.
These were good ones.
I put
though.
down my sense of humor,
Aw.
but
don't know Neil.
Grape nuts. Grape nuts.
Grape nuts! Grape nuts in the chat. These nuts!
oh, you guys are right. Oh,
Oh,
Caleb
cute.
especially, because it's just my son calls me out on the way I eat cereal, so
Yeah.
it's
No,
true.
it's even before your son called you out.
No.
I've always noticed
Really?
it. I'm never gonna. It's fine. It's
that-
like I've even
Bobbed and
tried
Felines?
it a few times myself because I'm like, how does he do that? Like, how does he not get like the whole like?
It's a rhythm.
Skills, baby.
The opening in your hand has to be perfect to only get one at a time.
I don't think I could
Otherwise,
do
you're
it.
like.
I don't think I could do it.
You know, I do it one click at a time.
You clicker. You mother clicker.
Thank you, Cal. That was a good one.
These papers will all be recycled, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me adjust my sweater real quick.
All right. Caleb,
Shit. Okay.
what song best describes you?
Song best describes me. Oh,
jeez.
gee, I have no idea.
What's Caleb going to write? What song best describes Caleb Sandra?
I don't know.
You have to write down something.
I know.
Wow, it's like this is some long song titles.
I also put down the artist.
Ah,
Same.
and the first verse.
I can.
I'm
And the-
doing the second too. So
All right, Sandra.
I don't know if we're supposed to be being funny or not, but I was.
You do whatever you want.
I said Everlong by Fighting for Foos. Because like
That's a good
Caleb
one.
has like, and I drew a heart because Caleb has a lot of heart, and that's like Caleb's like favorite band, and I'm like, I could see.
Did you know it's also my favorite song?
Well, it describes you best, doesn't it?
I'm just saying it's my favorite song.
Caleb, I love you, and I feel
love
like
you
this
too.
should be a winner.
I love you.
I feel like I should get a point.
I
for
love
this.
you. Well, we have to wait to see
What'd you do?
what Neil's.
I wrote Uptown Girl by Billy Joel. And I drew a dress.
That is a really great song.
It's a great song.
Neil, I'm actually more of a downtown girl.
I was gonna say Caleb is not
you
an
know what I
uptown
mean.
girl. No.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
We're on the board.
Good
She
job.
still got it. She
Good
still got it. She
job.
still got it.
If only I knew more song titles by bands other than Pink
It's
Floyd
yeah, I
and
was gonna
Billy
say
Joel.
Genesis.
I know. The pickings were slim. I mean, they're actually
were.
quite extensive, but
Yeah.
when you're only choosing from 3 bands,
Yeah,
that
it
Neil's
doesn't
knows.
doesn't work so good.
I love you
Oh
guys.
wow.
Me.
All right,
All right.
Sandra.
Sandra.
If you had to give yourself a nickname, what nickname would you give yourself?
Nickname. I'm gonna
Got it.
say.
It's quiet in here. Lots of writing. Scott, this is your job to kill the to kill the silence.
Think, oh, I'm
If
the,
we're-
one, I'm the one in charge of making sure there's no
If we're busy,
That's
but
not
look.
that's not a good job for me. We need to get some music. We
Oh,
need
is that what it is?
Some,
Okay.
We need some like
Intermission
hold
music?
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Neil.
What's my nickname?
Your nickname is Pink Kitty.
Meow. It's a pink kitty. Meow.
It's a Pink Kitty.
I love it. Pink kitty. That's like a good aim like messenger name.
Okay.
Catastrophe.
Oh, wow.
Phonetically. or broken down by, not
I love
phonetically,
that.
broken down by syllable.
I chose Capitular the Han.
Capitiller?
Yeah.
Capitiller.
The
I can't
Han.
even say
Interesting.
that. I can't
Okay.
even say
Like it's what-
caterpillar. I mean, now you're fucking me up.
These all went like really cute.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like Satan the Lord High. Meowsifer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's a great one.
I love
Yeah.
Meowsifer, but
I-
also Capitular the Han.
Capitiller is what?
Like a caterpillar?
Caterpillar.
Oh, okay.
And like
Come
a
on,
Tiller
Neil.
the Hun.
But
A
Capitiller.
click, a click.
Why not Caterpillar?
Capitular.
Because Capitillar's cuter.
Okay.
All right, Neil.
Yes.
What car would best describe your personality?
He's gonna say a Bugatti.
My personality.
Tesla. I'm naming all the things that are not you. I'm gonna say
It's really hard for me to not like shout out my guess. I really appreciate all of the involvement that Chad is having in this game.
I
too,
love
'cause
Captain
it's
Pink. That's a
slaying
good one
me.
too.
Captain Pink?
Yeah, I like that. That's sick.
Okay.
All right, Caleb.
BMW M3.
You bougie bitch. And I said the Swagger Wagon.
Oh, shit.
Well, you guys are both real close, but it's actually the AMC Gremlin.
Oh, it isn't.
that
is
like the
not
one in
your
Murderville?
personality at
Is
all.
that in Murderville? Is that the car she drives in Murderville?
Is it? I don't know. Is it? It might be
I
a
don't
Pinto.
know.
Maybe a Gremlin. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
I don't know.
It's no.
That little orange
wait.
car.
I think he has a Brat. A
Oh, shit, I
Subaru
don't
Oh, you have a Brat? Okay.
By the way, the Christmas episode was.
Oh,
really fun.
look. Mark said a Gremlin.
Cool.
Mark gets a point.
Oh, wow.
I like that you drew a Grammy too.
I did drew a little Grammy.
Bougie.
I tried to.
Let's go.
Wow, Mark. I mean, we know how far behind Chad is right now,
Yeah,
so
that
Mark
can't be a
definitely
lie.
got it before
Yeah.
you
I know,
revealed
right?
it.
Yep. Haley, give Mark a point.
All right.
Caleb.
Caleb,
Yes.
Got him.
what is the one thing you can't live without? I can think of a lot of things I would write down for you. None of them are funny, but
One thing I can't.
you can only pick one. And I'm just going to go ahead and say that you can't cheat and be like,
Your kids.
yeah, like he's got to be one
Fuck them kids.
thing.
You gotta pick one of them. Only one of your kids.
Yeah.
Okay, so not the kids. Not the kids.
gotta-
Favorite child, maybe.
Sophie's choice, that shit.
We'll squash that one right now. I'm not Kathleen Quinlan in that movie. Oh, Jesus. What is the one thing I can't live without?
Yes, Dr. Gould. Gremlins 2. Gremlins 2 is a fantastic film.
Okay.
I don't have anything yet for
Come
Caleb,
on, you
but
can
Hurry
do
the
it.
fuck up.
Well,
sorry.
you have until Sandra reveals hers to write
Holy cripes.
coming.
it down. Sandra, what is the one thing that Caleb cannot live without?
I said music, playing or listening to. People don't know that Caleb's actually an artist.
That's weird. I said the same thing, kind of.
Oh my god, music.
Oh my God.
Music of the night.
Oh, that is like
It's like really high praise. We love you.
It's me, isn't it?
Scotty Bear.
so sweet.
You thought
But I went with
I was gonna put that. I'm like, no, that's too obvious. Damn it.
Someone said it in
Mark!
Mark,
Got it
yeah.
again!
I literally was gonna write that. I'm like, he won't write it. We just talked about it.
honestly because we just talked about it. That's why I wrote it.
ours was like really heartfelt and kind.
I know. I feel bad that both of you went music. I really do feel bad, and I really can't live without music.
Yeah.
But
All right.
I do love my Crocs.
I blew it. I should have gone with my first instinct. Can I drink some of this?
So,
Have the rest.
Sandra,
I'm
You
gonna
don't
have
need
water.
more?
I'm gonna have water. Yeah.
what horror movie best describes your family?
Well,
Your
there's like a
family.
true answer to this. There's a funny answer and there's a true answer. Can I write down both?
Write down both.
Yeah,
Write down
do both. Give us we'll still probably get it wrong, but because we don't really know your family.
Well, it depends on which side of the family you're talking about. Like, there's me and the menagerie.
There's animals.
Yeah, I guess.
Done.
Okay, I've got a pretty interesting guess in there.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a lot of silence I have to cut out of the podcast.
I know.
Complete silence.
Yes,
It's
truncate.
really easy.
Truncate.
Truncate silence. It takes 5 seconds. Pro
Truncate
tip
the
for all of you
silence.
editors out there.
Good.
All right. So, yeah, Neil's first.
Me?
What do
Yeah.
we say?
I wrote The Greasy Strangler. 'Cause they like free drinks.
We demand
drinks.
free drinks.
Free drinks.
Free
Free
drinks.
drinks.
What'd you
All
say?
right. I went a little more literal. Dr. Doolittle.
Oh. Is that a horror film?
No,
He did
well,
say
maybe.
horror movie. Okay.
That's all right.
I chose either Rare Exports or Texas
Texas
Chainsaw
Chainsaw.
Massacre. Yeah.
Dr. Gould gotcha.
Dr. Ghoul.
And it's just
Look
funny
at
because
that.
I don't eat animals, so it's absolutely not Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But I love that. But the Saw
But
is
you eat
family.
people.
The Saw is family.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, Sandra's family not really creepy enough to be considered the Addams family.
No.
I wouldn't say your family at all. You're the creepy one.
Yes.
On both your like family and like me family.
So, okay. Pismo Mark, by the way, has joined in. Hello, Pismo.
Oh, hey, Bismarck.
Mark Vision Struce like Greasy Strangler. I'm calling bullshit on that.
Well,
Bullshit
this family is the Greasy Strangler. The one in this room is the Greasy Strangler.
That is
So I mean, you can almost get a point for that.
Okay, almost.
that is
Half a point.
Haley, almost give me a point.
Well, quarter of a point.
Just hover that pen right over the paper.
Yeah.
All right, Neil.
Is it me again? I hate this part.
If you were a final girl, who would you be?
No,
That's easy.
that's an easy one. Okay.
Easy.
Everyone's getting a point off me on this one. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I think that since everyone already knows what they're writing down, we should really give chat just like 10 seconds to put in their own guess.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right.
Fair enough.
I'm
Hurry up.
basically just stalling right now, and apparently, like, I don't know what long ass name you're writing down for him. That was you were like writing an essay over there.
I think could you open this?
I'm looking at Caleb. I realize I'm not on
First,
camera.
middle, and last name.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Caleb. What final girl would Neil be?
Nancy, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Love Nance.
Nancy!
Yes.
With a little Freddy and some heart.
I did a heart.
Scott,
You
I was
heard?
writing down the title.
Oh, I see. I don't think anyone got it on in
What did
chat.
chat say?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I got
There was a
Sarah
Laurie
Connor,
Strobe.
Ripley.
The final Neil.
The final.
Sarah
It's the
Connor.
final Neil.
Sarah Connor.
All right.
Come with me if you want to live.
Can we meet to live?
All right.
All right, Caleb.
Okay.
Yes.
If your life was a movie, what would it be called?
Oof. If your life were a movie.
It's a little bit of a more broad.
Yeah, this is a hard one.
Yeah, seriously.
It's a little bit like there's less specifics.
So not an
Room for
actual,
more
not an
creativity.
actual existing movie title. We're just making something up.
Oh.
Maybe actually would make more. I think it would be easier.
Use
if
a
you
real
actually
movie
had it be
title.
a real movie title.
Yeah, because otherwise,
Yeah.
yeah.
Otherwise, it's just too open-ended. So yeah, real movie title. If your life
I have
was
to-
the title of a real movie,
I have
what
to
movie
double
would it be?
check something real quick.
Done.
Okay.
Done.
Yeah. I actually don't know what I would put down for you. I don't know what I would put down for myself
Hell,
in this case.
put down for for Caleb.
Is there a film that's just like title is just like lazy? Because that would probably be mine.
The room. Room.
The Room. I like some of the guesses that just came in chat right now. Sandra,
Let me go look.
what would the name of Caleb's movie be?
Fear and Loathing in Sebastopol.
You changed it though.
I did, just a little. It's good though, yeah?
I wrote Free Willy.
Wow. Oh my god, you drew a whale, kinda.
Kind of something. I don't know what that is.
It's kind of a whale. It's not a whale.
It's not.
It kind of looks like the Stark crest, like the
Oh my god, the wolf.
the wolf.
The dire wolf.
Oh.
I like it.
I think it's just probably this way.
Me now.
This was a hard one, but
Yeah.
I went.
Oh, I love that. It's a great song too, and a good movie.
That's great.
Devil with the blue dress, blue dress, blue dress, blue
Sorry.
dress.
Oh, sorry
Denzel
for the
action.
pod people, just in case.
Devil
Devil
in a
with
blue
the
dress.
dress. Devil in a blue dress.
Good one.
Good one.
Okay.
Okay.
Sandra's turn.
Sandra, what do you wish you were really good at?
Oh, so many things. Reviewing films.
A lot of fans of Fear and Loathing in Sebastopol. A lot of laughing for Free Willy. I think Free Willy was a good one for that.
Lots of intent.
Now,
Scribbling.
I'm just going to go ahead and say that my answer would be nothing because Sandra is already really good at everything.
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 I
Yes.
don't know. We've come
So
across
maybe,
a few
maybe
things.
Especially
she
here.
wishes she was
math.
really
Now I
good
gotta
at
change
not-
my answer.
We've
being
come
good at
across a
everything?
few things on the show.
Whoa.
All right, we already have
Let's
some,
see what Kayla
we already
has
have
to
some
say about
guesses
it.
coming in from chat, but no,
Murder.
Neil's first in this
Murder.
case. Neil, you're
I'm very
first.
good at murder. You just don't know, Todd.
What was it being nice? What is she wish being good at would be being nice to Neil.
Oh, stop it. I am so nice to you. I am constantly supporting you.
And my
so
and my
kind.
sweater adjusting.
Oh, Mark. Oh, snap.
Pumpkin carving.
I wish I was good at it, Mark. I do, but you know
Oh.
what? I enjoy the sport of pumpkin carving.
That's a good one,
I'm
Mark.
in it for passion.
It's not about winning. It's how you carve
How you
the
play the
pumpkin.
game. Journey.
That's a good one.
All right, my answer is Sandra wishes she was good at playing games without pictures.
Oh yeah, yeah. I do.
Because it's come up twice now how you have said,
I like to see. I'm a
I
visual.
can't.
I'm a visual.
Yeah.
I said playing the piano or violin.
That's good, yeah.
Okay.
You can get good at that. You just have to practice.
Who has time for that?
You can get good at that. You just have to practice.
Okay, I'm
a
also
lot.
going to need a piano and a violin.
Those things
Well,
too would help.
you can also just get a keyboard, a really cheap
Oh wait,
keyboard.
can I borrow your keyboard?
Well, that's
Maybe.
not a good keyboard.
What? Caleb.
Wow.
Why
You can only play one note at a time.
Did it have to
Part
get
of
that-
piano playing is chords.
Did it have to get that personal?
I know.
Like
What did I do?
it's like your childhood.
You bought a shitty
dream.
keyboard, apparently.
Whoa, we're gonna need to
Caleb needs to get better.
Yeah, turn that around. Caleb is the meaning.
Like, you need to
Dang.
get that Ferris Bueller's Day Off keyboard.
All right. Do you want to do one more circle
One more
or two?
round.
One more round.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, at
one
least
more
one.
round.
One more time.
Okay, and now we got delisted. Okay, Neil,
Yes. Scott.
what do you?
True.
No, pick a good one.
Yeah, I got.
He hates it. You can see his face.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Oh. Okay, I'm answering from the heart in this one, guys.
I love the
Okay.
threads on Reddit where you like give a superpower and then someone comes and says what the downside of that superpower would be. That's kind of one of
You
my
mean those people that steal your joy?
one of my favorite games ever because there's no superpower that's safe.
Neil's power.
A non-time sensitive shout out. I love Caleb's sweater.
Only Vintage, thank you very much. This is a Christmas gift from my daughter's uncle. This is the first time I've worn it. I've been saving it for the Cult show. So thank you for the shout out. I appreciate it.
God, I have two answers. I'm gonna regret it.
Neither one will win, but you can read them all. You can read them both out. You can give up the point by adding humor
No.
and fun.
This is the real one. I did it true from the.
Well, thanks. I've answered every single question on here truthfully as I saw it.
Yeah.
But thanks for finally playing the real way, Neil.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, Caleb. What would Neil's superpower be?
Flying.
I was between two. I said mind reading, but I was between mind reading and time travel.
Time travel. That's a good one.
Yeah.
The answer is flying.
Oh.
Neil used to have, or maybe still does, you used to have dreams about flying.
Well, everybody has dreams about flying.
No, but he used to tell me quite when I was sleeping on his
I'm a
floor.
bird.
He used to tell me about like how much he wanted to fly, and having a personal jetpack was at one point
Still my dream.
a dream.
I want a jetpack.
I thought my answers were nice, but they were wrong.
They were nice. They were actually mind reading. I don't know if I need to know that.
Yeah,
Time travel would be cool though.
I don't know if I need to know that.
I already think bad enough without hearing what people
Yeah.
think about
I don't need to know that I adjust my sweater too much. I don't need to know that.
It's only when you're wearing your microphone.
Oh.
I don't need to. Yeah. Anyway.
All right, Caleb.
Yes.
A kid comes up to you and kicks you into in the shin. What do you do?
How old is the kid? That's important.
Between the ages of 1 and
Yeah.
17.
I'm gonna say
Under 10.
I'm gonna say 10. I'm gonna say
10.
10, like solid
10.
10.
Okay.
Thank you, Only Vintage, for liking
Old
my
enough
drawings.
shouldn't be doing it. Young
Super
enough
Neil.
you can't really like fight back.
What would Caleb do?
I also like the drawing of Super Neil. I thought that was
Really beautiful.
fantastic.
It's really beautiful.
Sandra and I sometimes imagine that our cat had wings, and it's a terrifying prospect.
A lot of cat owners.
Terrifying.
Could you imagine if your cat
prospect.
had wings? And like what the wings would look like? The way I visualize my cat's wings are like kind of like bat demon wings with like little holes and shreddy bits in them, and she would just fly and kick me in the face repeatedly.
All right, Sandra.
Yeah.
A kid comes up and kicks Caleb in the shin. What would he do?
I think Caleb would laugh and say, the fuck?
That's about, yeah.
But, like, you know, just to be like, little bugger.
I said that Caleb would sing Everlong to the kid until he ran away.
Which should probably take about 5 seconds.
Long.
Am I wrong?
And I said I would kick them back harder.
Damn.
Yes.
Caleb would go gangster on that kid.
Drop kick the little motherfucker.
Nice.
10 years old is old enough to know better, in my opinion.
Give this to your mom for me.
8 years old is old enough to know better.
All right, Sandra, you have the final question of the night.
Sandra seems like perturbed by
I'm trying to think of what I would do. I don't know. I'd be like,
like seriously just walked up to you and just kicked you.
I'd be like,
in the
ow.
shins.
I'd probably throw sand in their face.
Where'd the sand come
yeah,
from?
where
Any dirt on the ground.
Her pockets, duh.
Oh my god, no, I
Sand.
just glitter bomb the child.
Where'd the glitter come from?
I always have glitter.
Really?
No! It's just chunky,
I have so
bro.
many questions right now.
Yeah.
All right. The correct answer is kick them back harder. If they're 10.
Okay.
All right, Sandra, if you could be a circus performer,
Oh, I don't like the circus.
what act would you do?
No, everybody's gonna put something that's wrong.
I can't wait to see what chat has to say. I can't wait to see what everyone has to say.
Well, I'm gonna put what everybody wants me to put, but with a twist.
no, really.
With a twist.
Oh, okay. I actually don't know what I want you to say. Because, I know what I would do.
How do you spell this?
I know what I would do. Spanish fly.
That'd be fun to learn.
That would be fun to learn. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy sport. Would we call it a sport? Todd, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you right now, that would not be what Sandra would be in a circus. I'll tell you that right now. I think only Vintage is on the right track, however. So Neil, what would Sandra be in the circus? Are you not ready yet?
Are you not ready?
I guess I'm ready.
Okay.
I was going to do an or, but I...
Well, go ahead. Give him.
Do an
Well,
or.
Caleb
Do an
needs to
do
go,
an
or
We
someone
have-
needs to go,
No,
or somebody needs to
stop
talk.
writing.
No, I'm ready.
time
I'm
in
done.
the
I'm
world.
done.
Okay.
I'm done. Okay.
Okay.
My answer. Sandra would burn the circus down and free all the animals.
Yes.
I love it. Burn it down.
That's actually probably what she would do. Makes mine look like... It's my turn, though. I have to go.
I saw... No, I'm kidding.
I put that Sandra would either be a tarot reader, but with murder, or the lion.
Oh, I'd love to be the lion. And I'd eat people's
You
heads.
could eat people's heads, yeah.
I love all these answers. I said a clown that picks people's pockets.
And you drew a little clown. So Mark actually was kind
I
of...
have to say, Mark, I owe you an apology.
We both are on.
We're
We're both on the grift.
Yes.
correct, basically.
And I would absolutely let all the animals go. But
That's funny.
yeah,
Good game. Good
clown that picks
game.
people's pockets.
Well, so I don't know you guys at all, apparently. Good to know.
Well,
None
you
of
know
us
what
know
these
each other.
were.
Oh,
Really,
Sandra knew
so-
you on one.
I got a point.
One.
Yeah.
I got 8 points.
Haley, can you add up the points for us and let us know who got the most?
I mean, it's not that hard. You guys didn't get that many.
I
I
believe
think-
Sandra and Kayla were tied at 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was Nancy.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Nancy.
We
There
knew
was
Neil.
Nancy.
Oh, yeah, you guys knew me a
We
little
knew
bit.
Neil.
Well, these are really
Okay.
fun questions because they're not exactly easy answers. to be
Right.
fair.
No.
Right.
You're
High
right.
repeatability. This game stays.
Okay. Use the gavel, adjourn.
Adjourn.
So, next time you see us,
Yeah.
in 2 weeks, what do you guys think we should be doing? Because we haven't talked about our next film yet. Do you think, are we up for any 80s vampires yet? Or
Oh, I think we should
The
do.
Lost Boys.
I think we should do some 80s vampires.
What
Do
do
you
you
guys
think?
want to see some 80s vampires?
80s vampires, the Lost Boys.
Yay!
Yay.
35th anniversary last year. We're late.
Better late than never.
That's okay, though.
I'm sorry. Todd is right. Mark beat all of you.
Good point. Mark is the winner. Thank you, Mark. Okay, then cool. 2 weeks we'll do Lost Boys. Lost Boys works. Okay. I think.
Are you sure you don't want to do Once Bitten?
I would love to do. And Only Vince is asking, oh, hey, what's next to the cult film, Roxy? Supergirl and The Legend of Billie Jean is coming up next, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ooh, a nice Helen
Slater
double feature.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Excellent. If you guys haven't seen Legend of Billie Jean, that's a real fun one, too.
I used to watch Supergirl all the time on a VHS that was taped off the TV.
I didn't know you'd actually seen it. Like, I thought...
Why do you think I say squirt?
I don't know. I just thought that you'd heard things or you know about...
Nobody knows squirt
there's, like,
unless
memes.
you've
I don't know.
unless you've seen that movie.
There's so many memes
That's
of things.
That's a deep cut, and I wanted to be the bad lady.
I've never
she's
seen the
fucking
movie,
80s fabulous.
therefore,
Okay.
ergo, I had no idea what you were talking about.
Squirt.
So yes, Cry Little Sister coming up in 2 weeks. And there's an on-location bit we did as well. We're going to show filming locations.
We filmed a long time ago.
We did. They might not even be there anymore for all we know.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Guys,
It's been a while.
I'm going to tell you, it's a good one.
It is a
It
good
is
one.
a good
No,
one.
I'm saying the filming location video
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
We were top of our game that day.
is a good one.
That day.
You
That day.
definitely want to be here 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. Daft. Most
You'll
daft.
be losing out. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to adjust my sweater one last time.
One more.
I'm going to hum Everlong to myself while Scott plays the
The outro. Yay.
Thank you very much, Scott. Thank you, Haley, Reverend Michael B, Spaceface, Macy, Pod People of the Future, Miss Movie Buff Laura, Mickey Horror Movie Addict, Mark Visions Truth, Mon Cheval, Dr. Gruel, Enoch, Only Vintage, 209 Todd, Pismo Mark, and of course, we always have to say goodbye.
Do we?